Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you read me? Am I loud? Am I clear? Who's out there? Am I lost in space? Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in just 9 minutes and 20 seconds, covering the gold and silver market open. We're going to be covering all the breaking news. Man, there is a ton of breaking news. Silver went crazy last night. Will it hold the line? We're going to talk about that and so much more here in just 9 minutes. Smash the like button, share the stream. Let's go. And if you're on X, please go retweet the tweet for this post. I just put it out. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes. Silver is currently 73.16. 40 likes to 100, guys. Keep smashing it. Thank you so much. Yeah. Today is March Madness, the final trading session of March for gold and silver. We're going to be covering it live here in just 8 minutes, covering the breaking gold and silver news. Can we end on a green candle for the month? We're going to find out here in just 7 minutes and 55 seconds. Please hit that like button if you're ready. Share the stream. We're about to go in. You guys like that line there? Secret pocket sewn inside my coats for my little silver bars. Guys, they said I was crazy when silver was $13, $14 an ounce. They said I was insane. They laughed at me and called me a silver pumper, but I knew the fundamentals. I knew the history, and I had the intestinal fortitude to see the way through, even while everybody laughed in my face. And look at us now as silver pushes higher. Is $100 coming again soon? What do you think? I kept stacking even when they said it was dumb. I kept stacking every time the bankers attacked us. I didn't lose faith. I became more focused. And from the ashes rose the crustacean nation. And here we are on this 31st of March 2026. The bankers in full panic and we're on the attack. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we will be victorious. Smash that like button if you agree. Who's with me? Who's unshaken? Who has intestinal fortitude?
Voices rise like a tidal wall.
Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 5 minutes and 30 seconds covering the Comex silver and gold market open for the day trading session. We're going to be looking at the Shanghai Futures Exchange, the stock exchange. We're going to be talking all things gold and silver, the breaking news, your questions, helping you read the tea leaves in just 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Who's ready? Let's go. And this next song is called Chasing That Mill, M-I-L-L. It's not MILF, come on, and it's not milk. It's mill. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Riches untold. International stacker. Here to say, shiny vibes coming your way. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all. Feel the thrill and and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew, let's explore. Stack up wealth and so much more. Chasing that mill. Maps and clues, giveaways tonight.
Who likes giveaways? Who wants me to add more treasure to the Mega God today? If you want me to add more to the giveaway, put add more in chat. We're going to be live in just 3 minutes and 45 seconds here.
Silver shines.
Yes!
Gold's the glow. Stack it high. Watch it grow. Giveaways for all.
For all!
Feel the thrill. International. Stack 'em that mill. So hit that sub. Join the quest. Riches await. You're the best international stacker. Stacking strong. Silver, gold, where you belong.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just 3 minutes and 14 seconds away from covering the open of the gold and silver markets, the breaking gold and silver news, answering your questions, helping you read the tea leaves in just 3 minutes.
So hit that sub.
Smash that like, share the stream. Let's go.
Riches await.
Yes.
You're the best international stacker. Stacking strong.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get it.
Chasing that mill. Chasing that mill.
Look at Cross in chat saying, IS almost 5 a.m. here on the West Coast. You're my favorite live stream, so I try to stay up to get the start sometimes. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Cross. Here we go. The final 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Who's ready? Okay, if you're excited, let's do a crab dance. Let's get a crab in chat right now. Drop a crab emoji if you're ready for the day. 2 minute warning. Yes. Let's get it. Who's ready for the Mega Gaw? Let's get it. 1 minute warning, 1 minute warning. Strap in, buckle up. Okay, do you guys want the little kid intro or the old school? I think I'm gonna do the old school. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes. Who's ready? 30-second warning, 30-second warning. Fifteen seconds.
Stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, and I'm coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. And yes, I am sipping on Mrs. International Stacker coffee. Where are you at in the world, and what are you sipping on? Let me know right now, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to believe it. We are at 68,049 subscribers. That means only 51 more subscribers until the next big show. And you got to be subscribed anyway to win some of my silver, gold, and copper giveaway. And I've got a coin here that I'm going to be adding to the giveaway live here, and it might blow some of your minds. 2,100 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. Just click videos and latest to see the latest ones out. And, and for our shorts, I put out a video yesterday, this one right here. It shows the live stream setup if you guys want to see what it takes.
All right, guys, so a lot of you have been asking about my
Look at
live
this.
streaming setup and how I run all my crazy live.
So I show behind the scenes on that, the live stream setup. So if you want to check that out, just go to my shorts, click latest, and it's right there. I thought you guys might like that. I thought you guys might like a behind the scenes footage of you there. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let me update you to the craziness that happened all night. And before I show you this, guys, I've got breaking news. I've got live footage coming from the Comex. I'm piping it in right now. Poor Mortimer. Okay, so last night, silver hit a low of 69.03. It hit a high of 73.48 and is currently crab walking on an uptrend at, what is that, $73.04. So let me remove these. Hold up, let me get rid of these since we passed them. Okay, let's check the silver futures price. 73.41. So let's move this up. 73.41. We were in backwardation earlier this morning, but we're back in contango. That's when the silver futures price is more expensive than the spot price. That's normal. That's where it should be in a healthy market. Okay, let's go here. Gold was buck wild last night. Hit a low of 4,482.52. It hit a high of 46.1941. It's currently trading at 4,576. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. Is this a shark fin? Is that a shark fin forming? We're going to find out here soon. But that's the situation with gold. And the day trading session starts here in just 1 minute, guys. 1 minute warning. What are you, team green or team red? What do you think the first candle of the trading session is going to be? Red or green? Let me know. This one's starting to turn green here. So that's 1 minute away. And then at 8:15 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will go through the danger zone together. That is traditionally where the big bankers attack us. So I'll mark that there. We'll do that. And then shortly after that at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Shanghai Futures Exchanges are going to be opening. It hit a high last night of 83.63, a low of 80.08, so above that 80 mark. It closed at 81, and this is either going to be gapping up or gapping down. So in a little bit, we'll get your guys' opinions and votes on that, and we'll decide it together. Gold to silver ratio is at 62.65 to 1 ounces of silver to every ounce of gold. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are just 10 seconds away from the day trading session start here in the US of A. Counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And ladies and gentlemen, the first candle of the trading session on silver. It was green, then red. Now it's green, and now it's red again. Now it's green again. 73.18. We're starting to get a decent little candle forming here. So we're going to watch this here for a couple seconds and see what happens. But ladies and gentlemen, silver is saying, I'm not going to take it. Call me Twisted Sister. We're coming in. Actually, it's saying I'm not going to take it, but we are going to take it. We're going to run in there. All the crustacean nation running. Look at this. Taking all the silver out of the Federal Reserve. Look at them scream in pain. Okay, here we go. We're pushing higher on this green candle. $73.20 silver. Going back to gold on a green candle as well, 4,583. So here's the real question. Someone's saying, are there any gaps? No, guys, we filled all the gaps from yesterday. Here's the question. Can we hold the line? Why do I ask that? Well, let's go here. We finished the weekly chart on a green candle. They did not want that to happen, but we did it, okay? Can we change the monthly candle to green? Today's the last day we can do it. Look at this. The baby gator jumped up and took a chomp out of that candle, guys. Can we turn this red candle green today? Remember, today is March Madness. This is the last trading day of the month. Can we turn this red candle green? Let's give it a little bit of help.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go.
How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
And guys, I live stream all over the world, not just doing charts, but adventures. And I was live streaming in Boca Raton, Florida, roughly translating to the rat's mouth. Okay, I know it's the mouse's mouth, but 𝗏𝗡stacker loves rats, so we're going to say the rat's mouth. And there was alligator-infested waters there in Florida. And you guys wanted me to do a baby gator noise to call an alligator over, so I did it. A giant iguana jumped from the tree, gave me a freaking heart attack. I haven't had an adrenaline rush like that since the Crystal Light Championships of '83. That being said, a few scientists on the channel discovered that 90% of the time, every time, when you do a baby gator call, it can turn a red candle green or a green candle into a BGC. It's science!
It's science.
Literally, as we push higher on a green candle here, $73.30. We just took out our next target here on silver, pushing higher. We just took out 73.26, currently trading at 73.29. Our next target here is going to be 73.50. Actually, we go 73.48 on silver. Gold is pushing higher as well, 4,586.35. Our next target is 4,600 here on silver. Let's go back to silver futures, 73.31. Oh man, we are almost in backwardation, guys. We're in backwardation. We are in backwardation. That's when the silver futures price is cheaper than the current spot price. That signals tightness in the market. That signals people would rather pay more for silver today than less for a contract in the futures. They want their silver and they want it now.
It's my silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now.
And a big shout out and welcome to everybody to the stream. Again, the name's International Stacker. Please smash the like button. We're only one like away from 200. The next person to smash like is going to get good luck for 8 years.
It's science.
It's science. And a big shout out to everyone watching on Facebook as well. And we are just 50 subscribers on YouTube away from the next big show. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go break down some news here for about 10 minutes. I've got a bunch of breaking news overnight. And then after that, we will be going back to the charts when we enter the danger zone on silver. Oh, I lost it. Oh, I didn't click save. Okay, hold on. Let me draw this back. And then at that time, I'll be taking all your questions. So if you got questions, don't put them in chat just yet. Because as I'm reading the news, unfortunately, I will most likely miss it. So I don't want your news to get picked. So this is going to be the danger zone. And we'll leave the first one red, but we'll change the second one green, okay? So we'll be back to watch that here shortly. Here we go. Here we go. And thank you, Ian, for subscribing. You are mega. Okay, here we go. First piece of news here. Smart money is quietly diverging hard, loading silver juniors while ignoring gold miners during this dip. The latest data from the Junior Miners ETF tells a fascinating story, ladies and gentlemen. SILJ, which I do own some of, and I'm not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But this is exposure to junior silver mining institutions. So institutional ownership has exploded in SILJ. Exploded higher with massive call options buying into the weakness. They're aggressively positioning for a silver squeeze. GDXJ, which is the juniors for gold, which I do not own. Institutional accumulation is basically flat. Call volume is dying off. Big money is stepping aside on gold miners for now. This isn't random. Silver is still historically cheap versus gold, has exploding industrial demand, and the physical market remains tight. Guys, remember, people are going to tell you, in 1980, it went up to 50 and collapsed. In 2011, it collapsed. It's going to do the same thing. The number one thing you need to remember, 1980 and 2011, we were in silver production surpluses. We produced more than we consumed. The main use back then was photography, okay? Now we've been in a silver production deficit. For 6+ years, it's getting worse. We hit peak mining in 2016. Every year since then, we decreased 1 to 3%. The most reflective metal, the best conductor of electricity in terms of a metal, antimicrobial, antibacterial, some of the best thermodynamic properties here. It's projected that this silver deficit is going to continue into the 2030s. The only way to fix this is to get more of this stuff out of the ground, ladies and gentlemen, and new mines take anywhere from 10 to 15 years. So the situation is not getting better anytime soon, and the big industrial players see that. Literally all these missiles blowing up over Iran and Russia and Ukraine all are silver. Silver destroyed forever. This isn't random. Silver is still historically cheap versus gold. While everyone chases the obvious gold narrative, institutions are quietly leveraging up on the silver side. So this was broken by Resource Alpha. Look at these charts. So this is a SILJ ETF Trust. Look at that. Okay. Let's go to the next one. This is GDX. Look at that. Falling off a cliff. So SILJ climbing a cliff. This fell off a cliff and is going lower. Here's the SILJ put call ratios. So ladies and gentlemen, something's happening. Big institutional money's moving. The question is, what are you doing about it? That's the question. Okay, now I've been ranting about the Strait of Hormuz, guys, because this does affect gold and silver. This can affect our everyday life, and we do need to be prepared for this. So I see this as my responsibility to share this with you guys. Again, I know I've said this a million times, but 20 to 25% of the world's oil passes through here a day. Well, it's supposed to. 25 to 30% of the world's liquid natural gas. Guys, there's a factory in here that makes 1/3 of the world's helium is exported through here. It's disrupted. Fertilizers for farming comes through here. Are you prepared? Do you have emergency food and water? You need to be. I am. I've secured you guys a great deal. Go to preparewithis.com. It's freeze-dried food. It's good for 25 years. Put it in the closet. Forget about it. Hopefully you never need it. But look at this. Helium crisis alert. We need to start looking at the second, third, and fourth order effects of this chaos, because what breaks next could be shocking. The Strait of Hormuz isn't just an oil story anymore. Helium force majeure. Guys, remember when they told me I was crazy? And they said, no companies ever do a force majeure. It's just in there as a clause. No one ever does it. Well, here we go again. Helium force majeure. MRI machines are at risk. Guys, MRI machines need helium. And if this persists, you could have MRI machines shutting down, delaying patients, costs skyrocketing for people. Petrochemical plants are literally shutting down. We're seeing shortages in plastics and packaging. Fertilizer supply is under pressure. Food price spikes coming. These are the second, third, and fourth order effects nobody is talking about yet. When one critical choke point gets taken out, the ripples don't just stop at the gas pump. They move through supply chains, hospitals, farms, and factories. And the longer this drags on, the more shocking the next break could be. Guys, are you prepared? Go here and you can click the article. All of my posts, I have articles and videos and sources for you to read more on. So make sure to follow me at internationalstacker@gmail.com if you want to deep dive on any of these topics. Here's the next piece of breaking news here. The oil market is facing its largest supply shock in history, and it's far from over. Brent crude is up 58%. So let's look real quick. So oil, guys, all the oil except for WTI is over 100. Look at this. U.S. oil is 102. WTI is 99.48. Crude is 102. Brent is 107. Okay. Brent crude is up 58% in March alone, on track for the biggest monthly gain ever recorded. Ever in history. The closure of the Strait of Hormuz has cut off roughly 20 million barrels of oil per day and refined products, a truly historic disruption. Even with emergency bypass pipelines and IEA releases, that's the IEA is coordinating the release of strategic oil reserves, covering about 60% of the shortfall. The gap is still massive. Brent is hovering around $110 a barrel, well below the 130, 150 spikes we saw in the past. But there's the scary part. These reserves drawdowns are temporary. If the Hormuz disruption drags on, the only way the market balances it is through demand destruction. Prices rising high enough to force people and economies to stop using oil. This is, all of a sudden you're not taking trips, you're not driving to work, you're carpooling. That's called demand destruction. That's not just, and guys, that's done through higher prices. That's not just higher gas prices. That's a fast track to a global recession. The oil market has never looked this fragile before. Look at this. High, but not the record high. This is where we're at now. Look at that. Parabolic rise, even quicker than back here in the early 2000s. And shout out to Global Markets Investor. He does some more analysis on this. So if you want to read it, go check it out. Next piece of news here. Jerome Powell just looked at $39 trillion in U.S. debt and basically said, we don't have to pay it down. We just need the economy to grow. He literally said we don't need to pay it down. Guys, When you look at gold and silver, especially on down days, which today is not, we just hit another daily high of 73.52. It can be depressing, but when in doubt, zoom out. And remember, the only thing that goes straight up forever is the U.S. national debt. 39 trillion, 58 billion, 277 million, and 900,000. Look at that. Ticking higher without even taking a pause. Translation, the math is broken, the debt is too big, and even the Fed chair is admitting it. Won't end well if we don't fix it soon. Meanwhile, gold doesn't need a new catalyst. It already has one, a completely unsustainable fiat system that's running out of road. Powell's own words just handed every stacker the clearest signal yet. The era of endless debt and money printing is hitting its limits. Crustacean Nation, when the Fed chair admits the debt situation is dangerous, what do? What are you doing with your wealth? How are you making sure you're protected? Powell just made the case for physical gold and silver better than any of us could have. And go watch that video, guys. It's pretty shocking. It's pretty shocking what he actually says there. And it's a real big eye-opener of what these people over us are thinking. And remember, that's why we stack this stuff, physical gold and silver. This stuff has zero counterparty risk. This can't be liquidated. This can't be margin called. If every mining company goes out of business, this is still 100 ounces of silver. If the silver price goes to 1 cent, this is still 100 ounces of silver. If it goes to $1 trillion, this is still 100 ounces of silver. And every time the silver price goes down or is attacked in gold, I just look at my stack and go, okay, it's all the same. It's all still there. We're good. And remember, all the financial experts in history want you to trust this stuff, want you to believe this stuff. Paper, fiat, currency. And remember, all throughout history, every time there's been a paper fiat currency, not backed by physical gold and silver, 100% of the time, it has literally gone to zero. And as I whip out and plop down my big old fat stack of Vietnam dong, I want to remind you, it got so bad in Zimbabwe, they went to $1 million notes. Then they said, let's make everyone billionaires. They went to $1 billion notes. And guys, I just put some of these in the mega giveaway yesterday. Who wants to be a billionaire? Who wants one of these? And then they literally made $1 trillion notes. And just to round it all off here, this one coin from 1936, 90% silver, is still worth its weight in silver. It's worth more than all this paper fiat currency. The more they print, it's the hidden tax of inflation. Trying to rob you. Wealth transfer time. That's what's happening right in front of our eyes. And ladies and gentlemen, let me take a sip here of my Mrs. International Stacker coffee. Where are you at in the world and what are you sipping on? Let me know right now in chat. All right, next big piece of news here. Michael Oliver just dropped a nuclear interview. Silver 3 to 500 this year is back on the table. So I put a video out yesterday, and by mistake, the video was a month old, and people were like, Michael Oliver does not think silver's going to 3 to 500 anymore. Well, brand new interview yesterday, and yes, he does. The legendary momentum analyst is sounding the alarm loud and clear. The stock market top is already in process. Central banks are in full panic mode, printing like crazy and fueling massive inflation. Like literally, we just heard it out of Jerome Powell's mouth, literally. Oil war chaos is driving a broad commodity super cycle higher. His direct warning to the shorts. And the shorts, guys, are people betting against the silver or gold price. They buy positions, and if they don't cover them and the price goes up, they can get obliterated. On shorts, you can technically have an endless losses unless you put in stops. Okay, his direct warning to the shorts. You better cover your gold and silver shorts because they're going to blow. Oliver is doubling down hard. He still sees silver exploding into 300 to 500 range this year as the parabolic phase begins. He also highlighted why silver miners remain dramatically cheap versus gold right now. The massive upside coming for gold and silver miners as the metals rip higher. Everything is lining up. Record central bank buying, structural silver deficits, Comex drains, oil war shocks, and now these explosive calls. What do you guys think? Is that way too bullish? 3 to 500 this year? What do you guys think? I'll be happy with 150. 150 is my next target that I want to hit. 150. I'll be happy with that. But do you guys think 3 to 500 is way too bullish? Is it bullish? Is it foolish? Do you agree with it? What do you think? My target's 150. So we'll see what happens there. But Michael Oliver is a huge name in the game. And here we go, guys. We are in the danger zone. Thank you for whoever just reminded me. Who was that? Thank you, Mark. We are in the danger zone, guys, every morning from 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is traditionally when the bankers attack. And boy, are they attacking right now, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that BRC big red candle reading into it. And we're 1 minute and 30 seconds in to the danger zone on another red candle. But there's something we can do on this channel that some scientists say work 90% of the time to every time to turn a red candle green or a green candle to a BGC, the baby gator.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
So we'll see if the baby gator works.
It's science.
And guys, oh, look at this. Okay, if you got questions, put them in chat. I can answer them now as we watch the danger zone. And 117 Skyhook is saying the best part of this channel is you never hear the word unprecedented. That's a terrible word and widely overused. Some could say that the lack of the use of the word unprecedented on this channel in this niche may be unprecedented. There you go, I used it. Oh, no, I used it. Why'd you do that? Okay, the next, Owen here. Owen saying, I'm so glad I got another 10 ounces of silver last night. It is almost up to €2, 270 euros since then. So, okay, Owen, help me out here. How do I read that? Because like I would say $2.70. Would you say €2.70? Is it cents? How do you say the cents part? €2.70? How do you say that? Please educate me so I don't sound like a dum-dum on the internet. And WY Vern is saying, oh, that's probably Wyoming Vern. Have you discussed the everything bubble and its relationship to a liquidity sell-off in silver's deflation? I mean, we've covered it pretty deeply here, but I've never made it a video called the everything bubble. Maybe I should. Would you guys like a video on the everything bubble? Put bubble in chat if so. 𝗚𝗡𝗚𝗧𝗜𝗡𝗦𝗧𝗜𝗡 saying, make sure you test that copper. Do you guys want to add some? Oh my gosh, guys, look, the baby gator, it took a chomp and it turned that red candle green.
It's science.
It's science. Okay, I will work on an everything bubble a video. Do you guys want to add something to the giveaway? Shout out to 𝗚𝗡𝗚𝗧𝗜𝗡𝗦𝗧𝗜𝗡. Look at this monster he sent. You're looking at a 2024 MS70 Mexico colorized copper round. Look at this beauty. Do I have anybody from Mexican descent in the chat that would love this? You've got 3 seconds to tell me. If you don't tell me to drop it in 3 seconds, I'm going to keep it. 3, 2, oh man, you guys know the drill. Look at all this other stuff in here, guys. More than 30 ounces of silver. It's going to be way bigger by the time we get there. I'm giving away this entire treasure chest to you guys in the upcoming mega giveaway. Look at this. 𝗚𝗡𝗚𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏 also sent a couple sets of this. This is the new quarter. 1/4 gold back quarter. Look how small it is. Okay, come on, focus here. Look how small that little guy is. So cool. Who wants the free silver, gold, and copper? All you got to do is subscribe, turn on those notifications, and watch for the announcement of the mega giveaway. As we are in the danger zone and silver pushes higher, $73.09 silver. Gold, same thing on a grain candle, 4,580, both pushing. I wanted to change that to green. There we go. And in chat, Mega Gustavo saying 1 year from now, those complaining about the recent drop will be complaining about the price won't be below 100. I agree, Mega. Guys, it wasn't that long ago we were all saying, why didn't I buy more silver under 100? I believe we're going to be back there again. Put it in new price floors. Who thinks by this time next year we will be lamenting, crying, regretting not buying more silver under $100 an ounce? And I got to look up to Owen. It's just a cent. It's not pluralized for some reason. Okay, so I would say €2.70. I wouldn't say cents. €2.70. Is that right? Is that right? €2.70. Okay. €2.70. Thank you. What's the Zimbabwe dollar to dong ratio? What is the Zimbabwe dollar to dong ratio? We can find that out actually. Oh, but it's going to be based on the old currencies. I actually can't figure that out with the inflated away currency because Zimbabwe redid their currency. I don't know. I think probably this dong is worth more than this 10 trillion was at the time. So I think the dong is worth more. Guys, lots of fakes out there. Look at this. Sent in by one of you. He got scammed on eBay. Guys, do your due diligence. Buy from trusted sources. If it's a brand new account on eBay, don't buy from it. If it's shipping from China, for the love of God, don't buy from it. Look at these eagles. Guys, there's so many fakes out there. You've got to protect yourselves. If the deal is too good to be true, it 100% is. Look, he got a bunch of he got all this stuff. All these. And he only got back a third of his money from eBay. Only got back a third. Protect yourselves.
Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the crustacean nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now.
And I truly believe in that, guys. So many people get scammed. I've got more coins in the mail coming to me to test. But it's not always a bad news story. One of you guys sent me this to test, and it's real. We tested this live on the weekend, and a 1910 Sovereign, and this was real. So that's the good news. Someone's sending me right now 10 2026 Britannias, and he said if they're real, he only wants 9 back, and he wants to add 1 to the mega giveaway. That's pretty epic. Guys, what purchase did you pick up this week? This was my week's pickup. I believe I paid like $300 for this, or $250. I don't quite recall, but these are the new 1/4 goldbacks from Idaho. So I thought these guys were pretty cool. I thought Rat-Stacker would love these for like allowance and things, so I picked these up. That was my weekly pickup. What did you guys pick up this week? Let me know in chat. And if you want the best deal on goldbacks, best customer service, the best website out there, this is one of you guys, a crustacean. It's Red Dirt Reserve LLC, so check it out if you need to pick up some goldbacks. And guys, he's got this Idaho LER3 MS70 for only $289.99. That's a pretty dang good deal. So if you're into the graded, this is the 3 goldback, so that's pretty cool. I'm usually not a graded guy, but I did pick up a graded, and I put out an alert to this to channel members. I do put out alerts to channel members if I'm doing a flip, and I believe this has pretty good flip material. A 70. This is the DC 1/2 goldback. It's made limited, only 250,000 for America's 250th birthday, and the first 2,500 have the colorized shield, so I got one of those. So I do buy graded stuff from time to time, mostly to flip, though, not to stack. So my plan with that is to hold on to it for a little bit, flip it, take the extra cash from that, and turn it into more gold and silver. So that's my plan there. And Littlefoot Stacking said, I missed it. Did you see, Littlefoot Stacker, did you see the U.S. Mint is thinking about making fractional silver? I did not see that, but that would be awesome if they did it. That would be really cool. I mean, they kind of already did make fractional silver, the silver dimes, right? Pre-1965. Blue Shadow Stacker saying, what is the exact criterion to trigger the Mega Gaw? 100,000? Yeah. Guys, we're giving away everything in that chest, and it's going to continue to grow until then. So you actually don't want it to happen tomorrow, because we are going to get a lot more silver, gold, and copper added there. It happens when I hit 100,000 subscribers, and per AI, we are only 1 to 2 months away from there, the way we're growing. So we're at 68,052 subscribers, so only 48 more subscribers till the next big show at 68,100. Some say if you haven't seen a big show, you haven't lived. So as soon as that puppy hits 100K, we're going to be doing the giveaway. And I'm reaching out to Pocket Pinger to get some more Pocket Pingers added to it. I'm reaching out to the Germanium Mint to see if they want to chip in and throw anything in there. And I already have some pretty cool Germanium Mint stuff in here. We've got a rune in here. If you guys don't know what the runes are, it's All these guys back here, they light up in a fluorescent light. No, UV light. They light up in UV light. I just love them. Sorry, I'm getting this dirty paper fiat currency out of here. The banker's evil tool. I'm getting it out of here. But we have a bunch more stuff in there. Some germanium mint stuff already that I've added in others. But I'm going to reach out to them and see what they'll throw in. I'm sure they'll do something. I'm trying to get you guys a Sigma investor to throw into the Mega Ga. I've got a bunch of plans. This Mega Ga is going to be so mega. I'm telling you. It's going to be out of control. All you got to do is subscribe. Jonathan says that doesn't make sense. What doesn't make sense, Jonathan? I'm not sure what you're saying. Doesn't make sense. 𝗏𝗧𝗘𝗏𝗧 is saying Psy should have bought more when it was 200. Are you talking about for the future? Imagine in the future, guys. Don't you wish you bought more silver under 200? Jimmy Reefer saying Sublime Mad Dog has a new video out. Good looking copper poured. Awesome, guys. Check out Sublime Mad Dog. He is a moderator, long-term channel supporter. He's won multiple giveaways, and he just put out a new video pouring copper. Awesome. Bought Buffalo Bullion, says William. Nice. That's William's weekly pickup. Chris Simic says, I picked up 4 10th-ounce gold eagles at spot. Wow. Guys, if you have the choice of like 1 ounce of gold, it is better to pick like the 10th ounce or quarter ounce or half ounce over the 1 ounce fractional. Always demands a higher premium. So the fact that he got 4 10th ounces at spot is huge. Congratulations. Wanted to start stacking copper this week, so went to the Royal Mint for 2026 pretend. Lee Cummings with a joke in chat. If you guys don't know, there was a big scandal with the Royal Mint. Their Silver Britannia's 2026 Charge, one of the big bullion entities, resellers there in the UK, found 209 Silver Britannias stamped 999 silver. They're actually 75% copper. So yeah, if you want to stack copper, find some of those puppies. That is funny. India Silver News says Shotgun Susie. Okay, let's go here. Okay, let's remember where we're at. Oh, I got to okay. I got like 2 more news articles to give you guys, and then I'll go to what you're tweeting at me. But there's India Silver News, so I'll try to find that. Why do you think the U.S. Mint has Eagles priced at 170? Those are proofs and special mintage. So those aren't the regular silver eagles. You can't buy regular silver eagles from the U.S. Mint. Those get sent out to authorized dealers, ADs, and they resell them out. So any eagle on the U.S. Mint has more of a numismatic collectability. Maybe it's West Point Mint. Maybe it's a proof. That's why. Cent, not cents. Got it. Thank you, Jonathan. Cent. CEO is saying, how are the closing of silver mining in Mexico affect mining companies overall? Are you talking about previous closures in Mexico, CEO, or is there new closures I don't know about? Please clarify that. Andrew saying, why do you think the U.S. Mint silver... Oh, I already answered that. Okay. So we are 20 seconds from leaving the danger zone. So we're going to leave the danger zone, and then I will cover a few more pieces of breaking news. Okay, here we go. We're going to count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we have left the danger zone. There we go. And we are on a green candle, 73.13, but now it's red. So look at this danger zone dump. I mean, it's like it's like clockwork. Look at that danger zone dump there in silver and gold. 4,579.55 for gold. Gold to silver ratio 62.77. And guys, in just 30 minutes, the Shanghai Futures Exchange is going to be opening. So what do you think we're going to do? Are we going to gap up or gap down in 30 minutes? Let me know. Okay, and 𝗏𝗧𝗘𝗏𝗧 is demanding equal rights for crayfish in the crustacean nation. That's fine. All crustaceans get equal rights around here. That's funny. The Florida Revolution. Why July 1st? Why July 1st, third largest state economy of U.S. Will they affect your stacking? What are you talking about? Don't be stupid, sheep. Are you talking about HB 999, the gold and silver legal tender? Is that what you're talking about with Florida? I fear no danger zone, says Rick Harrison, as I am the baddest stacker or the baldest stacker in the valley. That's awesome. Guys, remember, I've been saying for a long time on this channel, you're going to have intestinal fortitude to see the way through with silver. The road's going to be long, dark, and full of terrors. It's going to be scary. You're going to get bumps, bruises, and scrapes. But remember, crustaceans grow back arms. They grow back claws. Those with intestinal fortitude will see the way through, and you've lost nothing unless you've sold. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But I believe those with intestinal fortitude are going to be dancing and celebrating with me in the streets. Okay, next piece of news here, which is pretty important. Breaking. The Comex just cleared the last March silver deliveries, but May looks like an absolute disaster. The final 54 contracts, that's 270,000 physical ounces of silver for March, were delivered today, so March is officially done. Now the real problem begins. May 2026 has 71,629 contracts still open. That's 358 million ounces that could stand for delivery. Even if only a small fraction stands, the Comex registered silver inventory sitting at just 76 million ounces. This is shaping up to be one of the biggest delivery pressures we've seen in years. So look at this. Oh, Rick Harrison saying my 401k is tanking, but my silver stack is holding. There you have it. Congratulations, Rick. I'm glad you diversified. So this is from the CME group. So they cleared March deliveries, and we've been screaming about March deliveries since December, and we were well over 100 million ounces of silver in the registered category. Now we're down to 70. But look at this May, 76,626. That is the next big road to cross. And how much lower is are we going to go? Again, where was it? We're down to 76 million. How much lower will it go? If things were normal and working right, these vaults would not be draining, losing. And I've been screaming about this for a while on the channel, guys. This might be what starts the next global recession. Could the U.S. private credit industry trigger another global financial crisis? The true $2 trillion private credit market has tripled since 2015, growing from a niche asset class into one of the largest in the markets. The market is largely unregulated, meaning no one knows exactly how much money is at risk or where the losses are. Unlike publicly traded debt, private credit valuations are opaque, meaning losses can remain hidden until redemption requests force them to surface. Furthermore, bank lending to private equity and credit has tripled since 2018 to over $300 billion, creating a deep interconnection between the two systems. Meanwhile, several major funds, including Apollo, BlackRock, and Morgan Stanley, have now capped investor withdrawals. You put your money in, they said you can pull it out anytime you want. And then they're like, oh, just kidding, you can't. We have to keep it in here. Drawing comparisons to the summer of 2007 when similar restrictions at BNP funds preceded global financial crisis. At its peak, the subprime market that triggered the worst financial crisis in modern history was 1.5 trillion, guys. Smaller than today's 2 trillion private credit market, but larger relative to the economy at the time. So look at this. Not a good situation. I do believe that could be the trigger. I do. Okay, let's go down. Okay, this is my favorite series. Do you guys like this? If you do, put sound money in chat. Let me see if you like this. But I try to cover this every day from Gold Silver HQ. On this day in sound money history, why are delivery months every other month? 𝗜𝗡𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗏, that's just the way it's set up. I'm not sure the real reason why they did that. Probably to give the vaults and the administration staff time, because it's a lot to do these deliveries. So maybe it was to give time for. I'm not sure the original reason why, but that would be my conjecture. Okay, on this day in sound money history, March 31st, 1917, the U.S. takes official possession of the Virgin Islands from Denmark, paid $25 million of real gold coin. Classic example of sound money setting major international deals. Did you guys know that it's the U.S. Virgin Islands that are a protectorate of the United States, and we paid $25 million in gold coin? That's crazy. 1982, U.S. Gold Commission delivers its report to Congress. Majority rejects return to the gold standard. Minority, sound money voices like Ron Paul, fights hard for gold-backed discipline over endless fiat printing. And guys, of course politicians don't want to go back to the gold standard. If our money was tied to gold and silver, you can't deficit spend. Politicians' favorite thing to do, no matter what side they're on. Politicians love to deficit spend. And again, guys, this channel is apolitical. I don't push for one side or the other or anywhere in between. I focus on the stuff that unites us, our love for gold and silver. So I don't cover politics. I don't cover religion. Although I am religious, I go to church every Sunday. I focus on the stuff that unites us, our love for gold and silver, protecting ourselves, protecting our family, protecting our communities. No matter what aisle you lie on, you're welcome here. All crustaceans are welcome. Jason here saying, International Stacker, hey bud, stopped by the refinery day to trade some of my homegrown silver for buffaloes and eagles. So guys, this was Jason's ad. Look at this. 2 gold eagles. Those look almost like proofs. And a bunch of silver buffaloes. So congratulations to Jason. He's still stacking. How about you? Let's go back to the charts here. And Mongo in chat saying Toyota is already expanding their EV vehicle line into 2027. That plus Samsung, 72 billion in AI. Yeah, guys, the future is super bullish for silver. Remember, best conductor of electricity, most reflective metal. Like people say with solar panels, you can replace it with copper. I mean, you can replace it with copper, but it loses like 40 to 60% of its effectiveness and its reliability. It only lasts a fraction of the time before you have to replace it. So it's not a viable replacement. It's not. Anstar saying, how did the British get to the Virgin Islands from the U.S.? They didn't. So Google Maps. There's U.S. Virgin Islands and British Virgin Islands. I've almost gone out there for disasters in the past. British. There we go. Bam. So if we see here, this is the British Virgin Islands. Everything outlined here in red. And then if you go down here, U.S. Virgin Islands. So let's do the U.S. now. Everyone just wanted the Virgin Islands, guys. Okay. So this. So Britain is here. And there's the DMZ. There's the DMZ. Here they say aluminium. Here they say aluminum. Aluminium and aluminum. So the U.S. British Islands make up these 3 here. And I almost went to, what was it? Is it, hold up. Where did I almost go? What's the name of the island? Hold up. What's the name of the island? Where did I almost go? I'm trying to remember, guys. I don't remember. I almost went to one of these 3 for a hurricane back in the day. But yeah. So there and there. There's 2. Tomato. There you go. Let's see what you guys are saying to me here on X. Okay, Jim is saying, hey, I made a fun song for your channel. Oh, geez. Should I click the link, guys? This might be sketchy. I might have to Jim, I'm going to have to come back after the stream and check that out. I don't want to get demonetized. BLK, I'm not saying you would do something malicious, but just in case it's something malicious, I gotta review it first. BLK is saying, I thought March was supposed to be a disaster. It was. Silver. See, you always get these comments. Vaults down to 76 million ounces from over 100 million. Bankers kicked the can to May. If everything was fine, they would still be well over 100 million. Normalcy, guys, normalcy bias is a dangerous thing. Normalcy bias is a dangerous thing. And I will always cover any story that can affect gold and silver, even when people laugh at me. Just shouted you out live. It was silver vaults down to 76 million ounces from over 100 million. Bankers kicked the can down, kicked the can to May. If everything was fine, if everything was fine, they would still be the vaults. The vaults would still be well over 100 million ounces. Normalcy bias is a dangerous thing, and I will always cover any story that can affect gold and silver, even when people laugh at me. I get comments like that all the time about the vaults. I get comments like that about force majeure. I got comments like that when silver was $13 an ounce and they said it would never break 20. Like, I'm used to it. I'm going to keep screaming from the top of the hills what I believe, what I see, the tea leaves that I can read and decipher along with you guys. Yeah, I'm not some special clairvoyant. I'm not some android. I just put in the grift, the time, the hard work, the sweat equity to be able to look at the markets, to look at the past, look at the future, look at where we're going, and voice my opinion. And that's what makes us strong as the crustacean nation. Look at Charles Vance here. I added a couple new pieces, 3-ounce rocket to the moon and 2-ounce winged cross. So look at this. Charles Vance, another voice in gold and silver, and I've retweeted and posted some of his stuff. Together, we're stronger. All of our opinions, all of our life experiences, we come together and we can figure out what's going on. And all the time you guys tag me in relevant articles on X, all the time you guys are emailing me, and I appreciate it so much. Look at this, guys. Charles Vance does have the Crustacean Nation mug. There is a new mug that's been added, a new enamel mug. If you want to check it out, it's a gear, explanation point gear. There you go. Check out the merch store. Thank you, Charles Vance, for supporting. Let's put this out. Are you still stacking? Charles is. That's a great. I really love those pieces, Charles. As a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, in honor of his silver poured piece going to the moon rocket, let's take a little trip to the moon.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars.
And a quick silver update. We are on a BRC, a big red candle, 72.98. But let's see if we could keep fighting here on that. Futures is sitting at 73.22. Gold is sitting at 4,580 on a green candle. Gold to silver ratio 62.69 to 1. And Shanghai is opening here in just 17 minutes. What's going to happen? And thank you so much, guys. Charles Vance, channel member, supporter, thank you so much. Just gifted 5 International Stacker memberships. Those went to Christian Love. Those went to Anastar. It went to Backyard Bullion, got one. Congratulations, Backyard Bullion. Seems A-Works got one. And Caitlin got one. Say thank you to Charles Vance. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And guys, remember, I'm going to be having a channel member only war room at the end of the stream. So I'll be having a war room at the end of the stream. It's for channel members only. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. You should be taken automatically at the end of the stream if you're a channel member. Thank you so much, Charles. And guys, if you missed it, Backyard Bullion was on the channel live yesterday. He broke 100,000 subscribers yesterday on the stream, and you're not going to believe it. We only need 46 more subscribers today to hit our target of 68,100 subscribers. That will trigger a big show. And if you haven't seen a big show, you haven't lived. Even when they laugh at you, how dare they?
How dare you?
Yes. Yes. We need a to the moon we do have a moon emoji. It's this one here. This is a crab on the moon. That is a crab on the moon I just put in chat. But I mean, I could revise it if you want. Just let me know. Dan of Fire says, not only that, registered barely dropped during the month of March. It did not barely drop. Oh my gosh. But like, it's so sad that like people like are just in this normalcy bias. It did not barely drop near the... Really? Tell me what the balance was March 1st and then March 31st, and please report back the percentage and percentage decrease and explain how that is barely. Is that a good response? Really? Tell me that what the balance was March 1st and then March 31st. Please report back the percentage decrease and explain why. Just shouted.
You out live on YouTube. Dannon, I want you to look deeper. Don't believe into the hype these people are saying. It doesn't matter. It's always been the same. That's normalcy bias. We got to look past normalcy bias, guys. We got to clear our minds and look at everything. Put your biases to the side. You want to look at it unblinded from every direction so you can make the best decision. Taxation is the theft saying, how do I buy these on CME? Any help is appreciated. That's a long discussion. Taxation is theft. Mint 40 coins with a value of $1 trillion each. Mint 2 more. Cash out Elon X while you're at it. That's in response to that. Won't hit 100 this year again. Morons, you're all been played. This comment won't age well. The fundamentals have not changed. Check the price of silver exactly 1 year ago and report back. Here we go. Look at Colts. International Stackers live right now. Mega, look at these crustaceans rejoicing. Final day of March Madness. Did silver find its bottom? Join the crustacean nation and find out. Thank you, 𝗚𝗡_Stacker. Look at Variable. We are going live, International Stacker. Gold and silver news in chat. Thank you so much, Variable. Ranch is saying oh, that was the comment we read up there earlier. Blue Shadow. The impact of helium shortage has on the semiconductor and computer industry is staggering and far-reaching. That is true. In 3 weeks, everyone will be talking about helium. Everyone. I agree. That was on a post I did about helium. Chris is saying, keep draining them dry. How much is that? How much of that is rat stackers? What is this? That's funny. That's funny. It's fake. I telephone to bullion by post. What is this about? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go back here. Cool. And let me read the comments in chat. Guitar Stuff saying, how can these people say silver is going down? BS, it is required metal for our technology and silver destroyed every day, which means we need more. So how can they say that, Guitar Stuff? They've let their biases get it in front of them. They've never done the research. They haven't looked deep enough. They just formed an initial opinion, maybe themselves or maybe an influencer they like. And they just lack the drive to look deeper. I don't know how any sane, rational person can look at the whole setup of silver, truly look at it and be like, oh, it's going to zero, just like crypto. I don't get it. I don't get it. And he said just like crypto, but crypto's not gone to zero. Bitcoin's at 66,000. Ethereum's at 2,000. So I don't know. It's crazy. Rob is saying, yesterday in history, U.S. paid $7.2 million, 2 cents per acre for Alaska. Russia in debt from the Crimean War, wasn't able to defend remote territory from Great Britain, was eager to sell. Thank you for that, Rob. Thank you for that coverage. And I think I do have, hold up here. I do have yesterday's day in history, and that is a big part of it. But also, I think a few other things happened. Yeah. So yesterday, March 30th, in 1795, the U.S. Mint makes its first delivery of the flowing hair half dimes. America's first circulating silver coins hit the streets. And then 1867 was that Alaska purchase. $7.2 million in gold coin, guys. It was called Sewer's Folly. Wow. Because it later delivered mountains of gold and silver. But yeah, Rob hit it on the nose. They were in danger. They needed help. They needed to be bailed out. And ladies and gentlemen, we're just 9 minutes and 30 seconds away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening. What do you guys think is going to happen? Are we gapping up? Are we gapping down? We are gapping. I feel it in my bones. We are gapping. Yesterday, we gapped up. The day before, we gapped up. The day before that, we gapped down. The day before that, we gapped down. The day before that, we gapped up. So what do you guys, this market gaps all the time. It's okay. It's okay. What do you guys think? Are we gapping up or gapping down? Oh, did I spell barely wrong? Gosh dang it. Thank you, Blue Shadow. It's too late, though. I put barley instead of barely.
Gah! Ali says, weird fact. Besides commodities that are affected by the Strait of Hormuz, Bitcoin is the only asset that is up since the start of the war. Is it, Ali? I've not looked at that. Is it? They hate us because they hate us, says Seymour. Good to see you, Seymour. Shotgun Susie says both China and India have stopped using Comex and LBMA. China has its own market now. Yeah. Yeah. I reported on that a little bit ago for India. Is it April 1st it goes into effect? Yeah, I think it's India April 1st. Let's see. India silver. They're using their own silver spot price. April 1st switch. Let's see if that gets it to me. Yeah, here it is. Thank you for the reminder, Shotgun Susie. I'll put a post out on this just to remind people. I put a post out maybe a month ago. But effective tomorrow, April 1st. Are we sure they're not pulling an April Fool's on us? Indian silver ETF valuation shift from international LBMA benchmarks to domestic spot prices, enhancing transparency against local market conditions. Guys, what's going to happen there? So that's going to be very interesting to see what happens tomorrow. Guys, I need more Mrs. International Stacker coffee. I'm going to Raptor run. I will be right back in about 45 seconds. 45 seconds. But guys, there's a lot of fakes out there. For the love of God, protect yourselves. Buy from a trusted source. Protect yourself.
Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% walking liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the crustacean nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That walking liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I feel like a little clip makes the Raptor runs not as boring for you guys. What's my time? Not as boring. Should I make a Raptor run scene where it's like Raptors running around the screen? Like you can still see the chart, but maybe like a little Raptor running back and forth. Do you guys think that would be fun? Should I make a Raptor run scene? Okay, let's go back to here. Okay, Carl is saying silver is looking technically strong, and the London silver lease rate is already moving higher. That shows the market is ready for the next squeeze. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to need a chart from India now. That's right, Mr. JMS. I'm going to have to figure out how to monitor. So on tomorrow's live stream, I'll figure out how to monitor India's spot price and compare it. That'll be interesting. Okay, guys, this is a big deal. Google Quantum AI released a white paper today warning that cracking 250-bit ECC, which is widely used in Bitcoin wallets, requires much fewer resources than originally expected. With under 500,000 physical qubits, any private key could theoretically be cracked in just under 9 minutes. So, guys, with quantum computing coming, it is a big danger to cryptocurrency, and there's actual discussion if Bitcoin and everything else is safe. Can it be cracked? So let me put this out. If you're okay, Blue Shadow, please tell me if I use the right "your" here. If you're invested in crypto, stay up on quantum computing. On the crypto security. Guys, it's stressful just writing in front of you. All my grammatical errors, all my misspellings. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's put a little point. Let's put a little point down here.
Let me look at chat, make sure I've done nothing crazy. I have no feedback from Blue Shadow yet. He'll probably wait for me to post. Okay. If you're invested in crypto, stay up on quantum computing and the impact on crypto security. It may be catastrophic. Oh, it should be lowercase. Thank you. Thank you. If you're invested in crypto, stay up on quantum computing and the impact. I'll go here. When I do titles like this, I do try to capitalize like the main things just so it pops more to people. And the impact on crypto security, it may be catastrophic. Okay. You know, there's a lot, guys, at the end of the day, people in cryptocurrency and gold and silver bugs, we have something in common. We don't trust the current system. We don't trust the current paradigm. Again, this paper fiat currency, we don't trust this. We have that in common. We've just chosen separate ways to deal with it. Gold and silver bugs, us, we've chosen this stuff. It's been real money for thousands of years. Thousands of years of history. Those are Roman silver denarius. These are old gold bars from Japan. Electrum, silver bar from Japan. So we all just don't trust the system. And there's a lot of gold and silver bugs that are crypto and vice versa. Guys, I started out in cryptocurrency. I was mining Bitcoin when it was 400 bucks a pop before it was cool. One of my oldest videos is my Bitcoin mine. But once I learned about gold and silver, I switched out a lot of my crypto into physical gold and silver, and I haven't looked back since. I do still mess around with cryptos a little bit, but remember, at the end of the day, we are doing what we're doing for the same reason. We don't trust the paper fiat currency. And there's a lot of people that have gotten into crypto that ended up saying, you know what, gold and silver, and gotten into gold and silver. So I believe crypto was kind of the gateway drug, so to speak. Kind of like the devil's lettuce was kind of the gateway for a bunch of the younger generations to get into physical gold and silver. And we've seen the demographic explode, guys. If you've been at any coin shows lately and seen the younger generations walking around, it's awesome. And I think a big reason for that is crypto, the bleed over. Oh my gosh, I spelled catastrophic wrong. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Panic is setting in. Oh my gosh, what a dummy. Catastrophic. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Gosh. Do be advised, sir. There was still a typo. It was invested. Be advised. Invested was a typo? If you're invested in crypto, stay up on quantum computing and the impact on crypto. I think we're good. I am so embarrassed for you, says David. Guys, I got thick skin. I learned a long time ago on live streams, you're going to make mistakes. It's better just to embrace it and have fun with it. So funny. Because, like, I'm not actually being able to, like, do things. I'm trying to entertain and talk and do these things, hit switches. So it is what it is. That's why I depend on you guys to proofread for me while I'm live. Thank you so much. Okay. And we're open. We gapped up, ladies and gentlemen. Gapped up on Shanghai Futures Exchange. Team Gap Up took it. Who was Gap Up? Who said it? Team Gap Up, you took it. And let's lower this. So our highest price this morning on the trading session just opened back up is 82.56 on a green candle, 82.38 on the Shanghai Futures Exchange. And ladies and gentlemen, the U.S. stock market opens in just 30 minutes. IS needs a robot for his typing. You mean a robot kind of like Viola?
Yep. What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. No. I love the spelling and grammatical police. Please help me. Protect me from the trolls. Point out the problems before it goes mainstream and Fox News picks that up. No, thank you. I appreciate it. It doesn't bug me at all. I appreciate it. So look at this volume picking up here now that Shanghai started to trade. 82.45 on a green candle. That puts it about $10, $9.5, $10 ahead of where we're currently at in the Comex. 72.78 on a red candle. Gold 45, 74.25 on a red candle. And there was something I was going to check here. Fringe is saying the stock market smells like hot Swiss cheese sometimes. Just stinks, man. That's funny. Jonathan saying, if they have physical Bitcoin, would they make it out? What? If they have physical Bitcoin, would they make it out of gold or silver? Yeah, I get your point, Jonathan. If you guys look at any of the Bitcoins that they've made, they're always like gold. They're always gold. So people just know at the base, gold is king. Cash is not king. Gold, silver. IS, the Comex is ruining your spell checker. I know. I thought there was supposed to be like a spell checker on X. What the heck? Okay. Where was I going? I was about to show you guys something. Oh, yeah. Dow futures. That's what we were doing. Let's look at the Dow futures, guys. The stock market's opening here. It's up 521 points. Below 46, though. Wow. So the stock market appears that it will be going up when we open. There was pretty much a sea of red except for the Dow yesterday. Do you guys want me to stay streaming for the stock market open? That's just 27 minutes and 20 seconds away. Put stay in chat if you want me to stay. Oh, and Peter's saying, yes, we're still a part of England in a way. Your mate, cheers to your backyard from Canada. Peter reporting in from Canada. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we'll cover the stock market open and then we'll immediately go into the war room. How does that sound? So we'll cover the stock market, we'll watch it for maybe a minute, and then we'll go to the war room. Does that sound good, guys? Channel members, are you ready to go to the war room? Anyone not going to the war room? Today we will be covering the topic of today, the secret of life. Okay, let's go back here. Look at this. International Stacker, I'm still crying that I had to sell this a few years ago for 6,000 pounds. Today it's worth 27,800. That is a beautiful gold bar. And I feel for you, Gary Croft, but something tells me you needed the 6,000 pounds at that time. And would it have been nice if you kept it? Yes, it would have been nice, but at least you had it for whatever you needed it for, the emergency at that time. Thank you, Blue Shadow, for fixing that. Getting desperate now. What is this? That's Mortimer. Guys, that's Mortimer. He is getting desperate per Master Blaster. Thank you, Master Blaster. Look at this from Bryce. That is a king crab. Look at that with diamond claws in the mine. Mining silver. Thank you, Bryce. I thought, okay, I already answered that one. Okay, we'll go back to here. We'll refresh this. We'll go back to the charts. Okay. I had to sell 140 ounces to pay for taxes. I hate the IRS. That stinks, Jeff, but at least you had it. And at least you're not going to federal tax prison. A big thank you to Kyle. Thank you for becoming a channel member. I'll be seeing you in the war room here in just about 30 minutes. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. That's the channel members only live streams here on YouTube. We'll do one at the end of this live stream. So if you're a channel member, be ready for that. Someone in chat saying that they have Bitcoins, silver rounds that are Bitcoin. That's awesome, 𝗜𝗡𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏. Obviously, it's not real Bitcoin, but it looks like a Bitcoin, but made out of silver. They got them in gold, too. Okay. Guys, we are just 24 and a half minutes away from the stock market open there. So we'll see what happens. Keep smashing that like button. We're literally only 70 likes away from 600. And guys, if you want to see a big show, we do have a chance. We are sitting at 68,057 subscribers. That means literally only, 43 more subscribers till the next big show. And if you guys need some motivation on subscribing to the channel, if you're not, I'm giving away a ton of silver, gold, and copper. Everything in this chest, and not the too distant future. You got to be subscribed for that. In 2025, I gave away over 100 ounces of silver, a bunch of copper, and some gold. Also gave away 800 1/2 gold backs in collaboration with goldback.com. This year, I gave away over 30 ounces of silver so far, some gold and copper. If you've won on my channel in 2025 or 6, put winner in chat, big bold letters. And guys, as you are seeing those big winners in chat, that could be you. All you got to do is subscribe and turn on those notifications and join the party. Someone wants me to show what the war room looks like. If you're not a channel member, do you want to see what the war room looks like? Let me know. I think I might actually leak it. Channel members, don't get mad at me. I'm about to show what the war room actually looks like. This is an actual picture from inside the war room. This is actual live. What it looks like in there. Okay. Okay, we'll go back here. Oh, here we go. Bay from China. China Construction Bank implements a lottery system for physical gold delivery. Wow. If there is inventory, please participate in the lottery. The selected ones can be arranged for withdrawal. Oh my gosh. Guys, that's huge. Bay, I follow him closely on the ground in China. Breaking. Buying gold in China. Okay, which bank is this? China Construction Bank. Okay. Buying gold in China from construction. I'll fix it. Bank is now a lottery. Are you feeling lucky? I'll fix it. I'll fix it. See? See? It went away. It told me it was spelled wrong and it went away. So if I was not paying attention, I would post that and you guys would yell at me. Okay. I see we're going to have to do our own spell check here. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. That's pretty massive news. Buying gold in China from construction bay. Oh, is now. Thank you. Thank you, Aaron. Is now a lottery. Are you feeling lucky? Okay, I'll post that. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, Main Mac, for becoming a channel member. I'll be seeing you in the war room in just a little bit here at the end of the stream. Clothing is not optional, though. You got to come fully clothed. By the way, someone left Adidas socks in the war room last week, so if those were your socks, please claim them. I had a physical Bitcoin analyzed. They are made of 52% dog farts and 48% thin air, says Tea Cakes. That's fun. That's funny. Okay, let's go back here. Breaking news, the German government is cutting the amount of silver. Yeah, I covered this yesterday. They are debasing. Germany is literally debasing the amount of silver in their commemorative coins. It's crazy. An 𝗜𝗡𝗚𝗘𝗦𝗧𝗜𝗏 Diamond Claws member for over 2 months says, have a great day, Stackers. Thanks, IS, for another great stream. Thank you, 𝗜𝗡𝗚𝗘𝗏𝗧𝗜𝗏𝗏. Thank you so much for being a Diamond Claw member. Thank you to all the Diamond Claw members on this channel. It's viewers like you that help me do what I do. Thank you so much. But everyone on the stream right now, whether you're a Diamond Claw member or not, who has Diamond Claws? Who's got them?
Diamond Claws.
Who's got them? Okay. Shanghai. Down a bunch of silver. Okay, go back to here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are got what was that? 19 and a half minutes until the stock market opens here. We're going to stay open for that. Then channel members, we're going to go to a war room. 39 more likes to 600, guys. Keep smashing it. I know we can get to 600. I feel it in my bones as silver's pushing higher on a green candle, 73.15. Let's see if we can hit our next target here, 73.53. 73. Guys, we are in backwardation. Backwardation alert. This is not a drill. Backwardation is when the silver futures price is cheaper than the current spot price. That signals tightness in the big bullion bank vaults. They want their silver and they want it now. They don't want to pay cheaper in the future. They'll pay more for it right now.
It's my silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now.
And Andy in chat saying that stream you did of your streaming setup was great to watch. Thank you. If you guys don't know what Andy's talking about, go here to shorts. It's two shorts ago. I put out a little short of what it looks like behind the scenes. If you guys want to see what it looks like and how I do these live streams, it's only 30 seconds long. Go check it out. It's right here. It's a good one. I thought you guys might like to see that. And guys, I don't just stream charts and market opens and close. I literally stream around the world. You guys tell me what to do. It wasn't that long ago. We were on the Nile River and literally we got attacked by pirates.
Okay, this boat is coming like really close to us. Guys, it's gonna hit the boat. Oh, this is not good. Guys, it's a freaking pirate. Oh my gosh, what's happening? All right, guys, look for art. Does anyone see an RPG in there? Oh, he's selling things.
So that was an actual live stream. No, they weren't pirates. They were industrious salesmen. You guys made me run down in my room, get Egyptian pounds. I had to drop it in a plastic bag that was weighted and make it in their boat. You said I wouldn't make it, but I did. I got some Egyptian textiles and I gave it away to you guys with some silver. And back here, Bullion saying my live stream setup is better than his because his is literally an anvil with a webcam set on top of it. And guys, he's telling the truth. He sent me a video. It was funny. Or a picture. Oh, guys, the first set of silver corks, silver and copper corks are in the mail. The first group of 10 silver and 10 copper corks are on the way to me in the mail. Those are the corks that commemorate the $100 day. The first day we broke $100 an ounce, we popped champagne on the channel. You guys told me to take that champagne cork and cast it, and we did. So the first 10 are coming. There's going to be a mintage of 20 for each. I'm going to give the channel members the first crack at it. And if there's any left after the channel members, I'll open it up to all subscribers. But it was a pretty special day here. We were yelling all-time high. We're yelling Li Shize Guardian. And it's going to be a way to commemorate that. So coming soon. They're beauties. And guys, we are just 16 and a half minutes away here from the stock market opening. Let's check here and we get rid of that. Let's refresh here. We were up 521 points in the Dow. Now we're up only 482 on the Dow, so we'll see what happens. Even though I'm not a channel member, it was my idea. Can I still get a cork? Or do I have to wait to the channel members? Big Green Stacker, email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com. It was your idea. So I will give you first crack at it as well. So email me, Big Green Stacker, and put cork in the email so I can include you in the initial email blast. But yes, it was your idea. What will the silver corks weigh? They're not light, guys. I thought it was going to be 3 to 5 ounces. These puppies weigh like 6.5 ounces. And I think it's like 7 or 8 ounces of copper. So they're not light. They're not going to be cheap, but they're going to be amazing. Like you could literally put them in a sock and fight off home intruders. They could definitely like leave a black eye or two. And guys, over 1,000 people on the stream, 1,100. Thank you so much. We're only 9 likes away from 600. The next 9 people to hit it are going to get good luck for 18 months.
It's science.
It's science. Okay, we got another green candle here. We're starting to build back up. We're at 73.09. Our next target 73.52 on silver. Gold on a red, then green, then red candle. 4,581. Jonathan's saying, yes, put a cork in it. That's funny. Okay, let's get back here to see what you guys are saying. Make sure you're following on X, previously known as Twitter, Intl-Stacker. I can't easily find the March 1st balance. Let's say it dropped over 11% in the last 30 days. With practically no inflows, that's not a crisis. That was expected before March. Okay, so Dannon's going to be embarrassed because I have the numbers. And after the stream, I will post them, and it's not 11%. I don't have the numbers, but let's just say it's this number. Please keep up the good work, says NBA Economics. April is going to be significant. Thank you, NBA. Guys, NBA is a crustacean. He puts out a bunch of good tweets, so check him out on X.
He's at MBA Economics 1. And he has a crustacean. All the good ones are post-quantum secure already if you know where to look. Thank you, Joe. Okay, let's go back to here. And silver's pushing higher, guys. Let's see what we can do here leading to the stock market open. Only 13 minutes and 45 seconds away. Damn, 6.5 ounces. I'm out now, says 𝗚𝗓𝗓𝗏𝗓𝗓. Yeah, they're going to be expensive. But there's copper ones, and the copper ones are going to be much cheaper. So you can still celebrate on a budget. Silver Surfer Coin says, I started late. How close are we to getting the next big show? My life needs changing. Okay, guys, we are at 68,061 subscribers. So that means 39 more subscribers. Is that right? 37? Yeah. 39 more subscribers until the next big show. Guys, some say you haven't lived till you've seen a big show, and there's at least 39 of you in here. The next 39 people to subscribe, not only are you going to get a chance to win a bunch of gold, silver, and copper in that treasure chest, we're giving it away, not the too distant future, and we're making billionaires. See those $1 billion notes from Zimbabwe? Not only are you going to get a chance to win that, not only are you going to see a big show which could possibly change your life, it's been reported that some lives have been changed, but you're going to get good luck for the next 12 months.
It's science.
It's science! And we all need good luck these days. Don't you wish there was a PPT for precious metals, says Psalms. You mean a PowerPoint? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Psalms? You mean a PowerPoint for precious metals? Is that what you're talking about? Jonathan's saying, can we exchange silver for silver on the corks? No, I'm not going to do that. It would just get way too complicated, Jonathan. I'm sorry. It'd get way too complicated. I'm just going to sell them outright. It's the quickest and cleanest way to do that. Backyard Bullion saying, I just bought a crab graphite mold and we'll make a crab piece to donate to. Whoa! Guys, breaking news! Backyard Bullion is going to be donating a crab silver pour for the 100,000 subscriber giveaway, guys. And Backyard Bullion, he's a beast. Look, he made this. I bought off of him back in the day. That's an eagle. It's kind of hard to see because it's shiny. He also made... This is another one of his pieces. So he does great work, guys. And he's going to make a crustacean. Here's another one of Backyard Bullion's pieces. And my very first mega giveaway I ever did on this channel, guys, when my channel was brand new, was one of these. He made two of them. I commissioned them, 5.2 ounces. I kept one, gave away the other. So yeah, Backyard Bullion just said he's going to be making a special crustacean piece just for the mega giveaway. That's cool. And Backyard Bullion, did I read your comment correctly? It's going to be 1 kilo in size. Did I read that correctly? I'm just kidding. Lewis is saying your stack of dong is average size. What? Guys, I feel like my stack of dong here is not average. I feel like that's above average size. It's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 10 bundles. Is that average size, guys, or is that above average? Let me know for a stack of dong from Vietnam. Thank you, 91 Yates, for becoming a channel member. I'll be seeing you in the war room in not the too distant future. We're going to do a war room at the end of the stream coming soon. Stock market opens here, guys, in just 11 minutes and 10 seconds. No, 10 minutes and 10 seconds. It's not about my budget. It's about liquidity, says 𝗚𝗓𝗓𝗏𝗓. I get it. I get it, 𝗚𝗓𝗓𝗏𝗓. But the copper will help you with liquidity. I might still have some other tricks up my sleeve. We'll see. Thank you, Ryan, for becoming a channel member. I'll be seeing you in the war room. Remember, what happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. Backyard Bullion says it will probably be 2 to 3 ounces by the looks of it. Awesome. Thank you so much, Backyard. Postage to the UK will be huge. Think I'll make my own cork. Yeah, that will be expensive, BB. No joke. Plunge protection team. But when I sell it, shipping's included. So just keep that in mind. Even if you're international, I'll eat it. Psalm here. Plunge protection team. Like for the NYSE. Oh, plunge protection team. Got it. Yeah. I read it as PowerPoint. Dr. Sophia saying,
Play the how dare you. Yeah, what are you talking about my dong size?
How dare you?
How dare you? I need to remember I have that. I keep forgetting to have that scene. Your dong is massively average, says Master of IF.
How dare you?
Backyard Bullion says, I am so excited for the War Room. Someone gifted me a membership. Guys, this is Backyard Bullion's first time in the War Room. We're going to be there in just about 10 minutes here. Stock market's going to be opening in 8 minutes and 30 seconds. We're going to see what happens. JD is saying, mine is bigger. That's funny. Let's go here one last time to X. Make sure you guys haven't tweeted anything fun at me. Okay. And we are waiting here with bated breath, guys. Silver is on a green candle, 73.03. So far in the trading session. Now remember, guys, the way the trading session works is the night before at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, when the markets open from either the weekend on Sunday or the daily breaks from 5 to 6 p.m. every single day. That's the start of the next trading session. So the trading session last night, the night trading session that opened, that was the official start on today's trading session. So since last night at 6 p.m., silver is up 4.17%. From last night, gold is up 1.68%. That's where we're sitting. Okay. And guys, we're so close to a big show. We're at 68,068. 32 more subscribers to the next big show. I don't know if we're going to hit it in time. Are we going to hit it in time, guys? Don't forget, I am going to be live for market. So 𝗜𝗡𝗚𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 So subscribe, turn on the notifications. You don't want to miss that. We'll recap the entire day. We'll watch the close. I'll answer your questions. I'll update you with news over today. Everything affecting gold and silver. And ladies and gentlemen, the stock market opens here in just 6 minutes and 55 seconds as I take a sip of Mrs. International Stacker coffee. Rick Harrison says, if we make it through the market open with silver still knocking down the 70s, I believe we will hit a new floor in the next 30 days. Not a financial advisor, just some old guy. Thank you for that, Rick Harrison. Wow, Shotgun Susie said, X unsubbed me from IS. So these social media companies will do quality tests. They will unsub you or unfollow you from someone to see if you follow back, to see if it's a quality. So if you follow me on X or anywhere and YouTube, check right now. If you think you're subscribed, you very well may not be. I've even noticed myself unsubscribed from channels recently that I follow. So make sure you're subscribed. And if you got unsubscribed, put it in chat. I'm curious how wide scale it is. It happens. Ladies and gentlemen, just 6 minutes here until the stock market opens. What do you guys think is going to happen? So it's going to be right here. Let me mark it. Do you think the first candle is going to be red or green? Let's check. The Dow futures are now going to be, it's dropping. It was over 5, then it went to 480. Now it's 440. The DXY is down 0.36%. Guys, remember when the DXY here, the dollar index, when it goes down, look at this. Wow, this is massive downtrend. When the DXY goes down, that puts upward bullish pressure on gold and silver. It doesn't mean it's going to go up, but it just means it puts the pressure on it. Inversely, when the DXY goes up, it puts downward bearish pressure on gold and silver. So it is on a downtrend. We will see if that's going to hold through the stock market open, which is just 6 minutes away here. And the gold to silver ratio, someone was asking, is at 62.75 to 1. By the way, how close are you to a Walmart? Hundreds of miles away. I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. I think the closest Walmart is over 100 miles away, maybe. Dr. Sophia says, yesterday, YouTube live viewers were disrupted due to major technical glitch and YouTube's recommendation system causing widespread issues, including inaccurate live viewer counts. Yeah, guys, we had over 2,000 people in the live stream yesterday. I could tell in the back end, but YouTube said like one person, 3 people were watching. It was so funny. BB in chat says, making heavy cork. I have kilos of scrap. The cork would be my first pouring adventure. Got all of my gubbins. Just haven't honed my skills yet. Maybe on the phone to BYB. That's awesome, BB. Yeah, BYB's an expert. I'm sure he'd answer a question for you. Nick in chat is saying bankers are going to eat all the profits from last night. They can try. Have I ever been to Cuba, says Victor. No, I have not. I have not. Guys, look at this formation. What do these three things look like? What do these three things look like to you? Dare I say, are they shark fins? I don't know. We'll find out. Stock market's going to be opening here in just 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And thank you so much, guys. Tomorrow in chat saying everyone hit the like button. There's over 1,100 people, and we're up to 658 likes, so keep smashing it. That's only 42 away from 700. I know we can do it. Please keep smashing it, guys. It helps so much. Are you going to sell the original cork? Maybe, Bryce. Or maybe I'll give it away in the Megaga. That is a good idea. Wow. I've not thought about that. That is a great idea. Maybe. Backyard Bullion says they looked like Daisy the Camel's humps. Guys, do you know who Daisy the Camel is? She's one of the matriarchs of the channel. It was not that long ago. I was at the pyramids of Giza, and you all told me to take an Egyptian Uber.
Take the camel, guys. Camel cam, guys. Eshem here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. There you go. Oh, wow. Look at the three pyramids, guys.
So are these shark fins or are they the humps of Daisy? I'll leave it up to y'all to decide. And we are just 2 minutes and 25 seconds away from the stock market opening. They look like Daisy's humps after carrying an American. That's funny, Owen. Hey, I'm not that heavy. I mean, I'm a little bit. I'm a little heavy. Giving it away in the Mega God would be awesome. At least then I'll have a chance, says Bryce. Nice. Okay, guys, here we go. We are just 2 minutes away. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning for the stock market opening. Let's get an update on the futures, and please hit the like button, guys. We're only 14 likes away from 700. Let's make this a 700 like stream. Dow futures certainly at 483. Okay, guys, Shanghai hit a high of 82.82. It's currently at 82.28. It was silver at 72. So we're looking at over a $10 premium between west and east. Can you hear that sucking sound? That is a vacuum from China. Taking all the physical. And guys, we're just 9 likes away from 700. Keep smashing it. Here we go. 1 minute and 10 seconds to the market open. How is it going to affect gold and silver, the DXY oil? We're about to see it here all live in 4, 3, 2. Okay, 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning. Look at the news about Iran cutting a deal. No. Did Iran cut a deal? That's going to massively move the markets. I don't see anything about Iran cutting a deal. Okay, here we go, guys. 30-second warning. Variable, can you post it? I'm trying not to miss the market open. Can you tweet me it on X if you've got it? Okay, we are on a BRC big red candle 72.72. The stock market is opening here in 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Here we go. I'm counting it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And ladies and gentlemen, the stock market is officially open. The first candle is starting to appear to be green. 72.79, shooting higher on silver. The Dow Jones is up to 529 points. S&P 500 is up 68. NASDAQ is up 254 points. DXY is down 0.36%. Oil, U.S. oil is at 103. WTI is 100. Crude is 103. Brent is 107. All the oil categories are over 100. Silver's pushing here, 72.79, currently up 3.81% on the trading session. Gold's up 1.47% on the trading session. And I got to do two things here. The first thing I got to do... Oh, no.
Hold up here. Let me see. I just realized I did something. Oh no. Hold up. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, we'll do that. I think I'm good. Okay, so I'm going to start a countdown here. So after the first candle, channel members, we will be going to the war room. So all channel members will be going to the war room in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. What was I going to look at? Oh, yeah. Variable tag means something. Look at this from A Broken. This is a cool live stream setup. Check it out. Thank you. He retweeted my live stream setup. Thank you. Okay. I'm not seeing about Iran deal. Iran deal. I'm not seeing anything about a deal. Someone said... So I'll keep watching that for you guys. I'll report it out on X, formerly known as Twitter. Make sure you follow me there, Intl-Stacker. And guys, the stock market's been open for 2 minutes and 22 seconds. And we're looking at the Dow Jones being up 419 points. S&P's up 69. NASDAQ's 278. DXY is down 0.36 of a percent. All the oil's holding that 100 level or higher, but all down a little bit. Bitcoin's at 66,000. Silver now on a red candle, 72.67. Gold on a red candle, 4,570. Gold to silver ratio at 62.82 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. And Shanghai Futures Exchange, silver trading at 82.18. So that is a $10 premium, a more than $10 premium between the West and the East. Hello, IS from New London, Connecticut. Good to see you, Matt. Welcome, New London. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just 31 subscribers away from 68,100. That will trigger the next big show. Somebody says at 20 miles per gallon, it would cost you $25 to get to Walmart. Oof. Let's see here. Puerto Rico. Okay, let's go here. Let's see. Where's a Walmart? Yeah, look at this. I live down here. I live here, the last island, Key West. Cuba is literally almost direct to Havana. The closest Walmart is up here. That's a 3-hour drive for me. 3-hour drive. Yeah, it might be more than 100 miles. I have to check because it's not straight. Look, you got to go up here. And somewhere around here is Fred the tree. There's a tree that's growing on a bridge. Fred the tree. He's famous. Okay. Trump said he is willing to end the war without opening the strait, says Dave. Whoa. That's crazy. Guys, 2-minute warning, channel members. 2-minute warning till we go to the war room here. So all channel members, you should be taken automatically to the war room. Give it like 30 seconds. If you're not taken automatically to the war room and what happens in the war room stays in the war room, clothing is not optional. If you're not taken automatically, all you have to do is go to the channel and click membership. Bloop, and then you should see it pop up there as a member-only live stream. To everybody, come into the war room. I'll see you in there soon. Everyone not coming, thank you so much for your support. I'm going to be live again today at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the gold and silver market close. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Please smash the like button on your way out. And to everyone not coming to the war room, I'll say CYOTNO, which stands for catch you on the next one. And channel members, prepare yourselves. We're going to the war room. All channel members, prepare yourselves for the war room. I need you to put on your armor. I need you to get your intestinal fortitude ready. Channel members, we will be going to the war room in just 45 seconds here. You're going to have to hold your breath because when you're teleported, there is no oxygen. And again, it might take up to 30 seconds. You're going to have to click a button. It's going to say, do you want to go? You're going to have to click a button. I think it's near the chat where it pops up. So thank you everybody so much. What a wonderful day for silver. I'm going to be updating you all day long on the breaking news on X, formerly known as Twitter, at INTL-Stacker. International would not fit, so go check that out.
And we are 25 seconds away here from going to the war room. Here we go. Counting down from 10. Oh, the timer's off. The timer's off. I'm going to count down from 10 right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hold your breath, channel members. Hold your breath.